Yo, welcome back to the Dabbler Bar for another beer review. Today I'm serving up Bell's Double Two-Hearted Ale. Now, this 11% is sure to take you for a ride. I would know, I've already had one of them. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's drink this now. Chances are, if you're a beer fan, I mean, you're on this channel, you probably already are a beer fan, but you know what a standard two-hearted ale tastes like. Big notes of pine, a little bit of citrus, some grapefruit, and a nice warm malty finish. I don't think I've met anybody that didn't like two-hearted, and honestly, in my opinion, I think it's a perfect IPA. And that's probably why it's been a staple in American brewing for over 25 years. Now, this bad boy is not your granddad's two-hearted ale. It's brewed with literally twice the amount of Centennial hops as its standard single hop predecessor, and it brings some major heat. Not in a good way. Of course, I'm getting those standard two-hearted smells, but it also smells like I tripped over a root and smacked my face into a pine tree and my face is just covered in sap. And actually that sounds like my living hell because being sticky is my absolute least favorite thing in the world. So the mouthfeel and the taste is really where the double separates itself from its single hopped predecessor. I like that little cough was natural. Yeah. And truthfully, I like the single hop way more. Bell's has kind of made a name for itself over the past 30 some years by being one of the most consistent, one of the most balanced breweries in terms of flavor, in terms of mouthfeel, and honestly, I think that's why this one is a little bit of an outlier from the rest of their lineup. Excuse me. Now this thing is hot, hot, hot. And if you know me, you know I love my big boozy bombs, but in my opinion, this one misses the mark just a little bit. Maybe that's because I'm just used to the smooth, effervescent taste of most of Bell's beer, or it's just the huge amounts of heat coming from the massive quantities of Centennial hops that they throw in this bad boy, but I gotta say, this might be the last time I go out of my way to taste through this beer.
Our first slightly negative review?
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
Great.
I mean, Bell's doesn't care what I have to say. Now, don't get me wrong, this beer does not taste bad. I mean, Bell's knows far more than I do about what it takes to make a great beer, but this is just not doing it for me. The heat is overpowering, the hop burn is way up front, and it kind of makes it not very pleasurable to drink. Of course, if you're trying to get cheeky off of maybe one or two beers, he's gonna get you to where you're trying to get. But for me, I prefer my American IPAs to be around that 6.5 to 7.5% just to avoid that, excessive alcohol heat and hop burn. I would love you to drop in the comments below what your favorite 10% or more beer is. And while you're at it, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and maybe check out beerdabbler.com to find more great beer content like this. That's a little cocky, isn't it, Zach? Like, do we even know if this is great content?
Hell yeah, we do.
All right, I'll take it. Until next time, keep on sipping, folks.